Uh, Hello, everyone. This is Patrick from Avenue 912. This is Ben, my dog, who's barking in the background. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. We have a good show. Looking forward to speaking with Jim Hilligans from the band Bonfire. They will be joining us this Saturday night with One Up, and it'll be a rocking good time. That is for sure. Just wanted to go through a few things before we bring Jim in. And by the way, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We very much appreciate it. If you would like to have a comment or two, please feel free to say hi. We will do our best to say hi back. But if you have any questions, fire them away. First thing I want to do is talk about our tomorrow's show. I know this is a big show for us. It's our Taylor Swift show. It is our Taylor Swift trivia show. Oh, you can't get it.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot get that up there. There you go. Producer Joe is a little lacking here. But anyways, so we have Taylor Swift tomorrow. Taylor Swift trivia. If you know or you know of anybody that likes Taylor Swift and knows everything about Taylor Swift, come on out tomorrow, win some prizes, have a good time. Doors are going to be at 4:45 tomorrow. The game starts promptly at 5:15, and it will last roughly 2 hours. So very quick and nice. A good time. Bring your daughter, bring your favorite Swiftie with you, and maybe win some prizes. But it should be a good time. Okay, let's go through the schedule here, Joe. Oh, well, I guess we won't go through the schedule. We'll go through what's going to happen this weekend. So April 5th, Friday, is Small Town with Gas Station Sushi and special guest Ashlyn. Ashlyn has performed at our place once before for the Toys for Tots. I couldn't think of what it was for. Toys for Tots. So she sang, believe she's 15 or 16 years old, and she's going to open it up and play a couple songs, and we're looking forward to hearing her. Gas Station Sushi will be next, and then Small Town will be on at 9 o'clock. Doors for that event is at 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock, 6:30 is when Ashlyn goes on. 8 o'clock is when a Gas Station Sushi goes on, and then Small Town at 9. Bonfire is next. That's on April 6th. Special guest, One Up. One Up will be, doors open at 6 o'clock that day. One Up will go on at 7:15, and then Bonfire will be on at 9 o'clock. So it should be a really good show. We're looking forward to that one. We're looking forward to all of our shows. But our special guest, One Up, will have their own show coming up. If you wouldn't mind going to our our schedule. Our schedule is, if you notice, on April 26th, One Up is going to be, they're going to be headlining with Automatic Noise. So One Up, this is their very first headlining show at our place. They've opened up a number of times at our place, but this is going to be their debut on the 26th. So you're going to get a whole set of them. So if you do like One Up, please go see Bonfire. They're opening it up for them. And then you're going to see the whole show on the 26th. Automatic Noise will be opening up for them. So we're very excited and looking forward to that. If you notice that we have a couple of other items that we have just added, believe since the last time I spoke with you, Dick Diamond has been added. We have a comedy and magic show on the May 16th. May 17th is Dick Diamond. I believe since the last time we spoke, Trippin' Billy's has been added. That is on May 5th. And then Howl at the Moon today was just added. That is going to be May 4th. So May 4th is Howl at the Moon. And we're also having a special derby party. So if you wanted to come in, buy the ticket for Howl at the Moon. But if you wanted to come in early, we're opening doors at 5 o'clock so you can watch the derby on the big screen. So we dress in your best hat and your best clothes. And we're going to have a very good time that day. That is, by the way, that is our anniversary. We were born 3 years ago on that date. So we're looking forward to that weekend as well. Okay, Joe, would you mind please bringing in Jim?
I will absolutely do that.
If you can't, I will. I will do it for you.
I just did.
There you go. Hey, Jim, how you doing?
All right, how are you?
I'm doing very, very well. I am looking forward to our show that's coming up on Saturday.
Oh yeah, me too. All of us are. We can't wait to play. We always like playing there.
What's the significance of you being in a bathtub?
Right now, because I need to take a bath.
Oh, is that what that's for? Uh, I know you used to do a show yourself, and it used to be in your bathtub.
Yeah, I did bathroom jams. It was kind of just like a funny thing. I got these great acoustics in my bathroom, but it all started off because of COVID and no one could
Yeah,
go out, see shows and all that stuff. And I wanted to do something to help benefit the people that needed help. And what better, you could sing in the shower and you sound like you're, Simon or something, so you think you're great when you're in the shower. So I'm like, well, I'll bring all these friends of mine in here and we'll do songs from the bathtub. So that it just turned into a joke, but it was we had a lot of fun and helped out the Northwest Indiana Food Bank, and it was pretty cool.
yeah, that was an awesome idea. I remember that during the pandemic when everybody was stuck inside. That was really cool. I appreciate you doing that. That was
Thanks.
it's something different. It's something different. Just trying to get through this that crazy time.
Yeah, it
So
was. So yeah, it was funny. People were like, "How weird," because it's like my bedroom's right there. So it's kind of like, this is weird, but but every singer that came in here, the minute they started singing, they were like, "Wow, this is why it's." I got like a cathedral ceiling in the bathroom, so it makes it sound even better. So you could sound better in here.
yeah, that's awesome. That's very cool. So we have I just wanted to ask you a few questions. Like one of the what's how did you get started in this? What did you do before this? Did you start Bonfire, and who were the originals? I have to put that out there because I know one of the originals.
Yeah, one of them. So it was really just a joke thing that happened way back in uh, '96. I went to a Bravo Johnny show, and I've known Chris Karp forever, and Karp
Yeah.
was he kept begging me to get up on stage and sing Big Balls, and so I got up there and I did it. It was at I think it was Harry O's in Cedar Lake or whatever, I think. But I remember it was just a one-off thing, and I did it, and we just laughed and we talked about we should do a tribute band. The tribute bands just got started. We started hearing about them, so me and Chris talked about it for like 4 years, and then finally at the end of '99 we got the band together. It was me, Chris, of course, Aaron Hedges, because those two were like two peas in a pod, and Zeke Rongers. And I known Zeke since he was 15 and knew he was a great guitarist, a big blues guitarist, and Karp was all about getting him in the band. So we were just doing it as a there was a what was happening was there was the 20th anniversary of Bon Scott, the original singer's death, was coming up February 19th of 2000. So me and Chris talked about putting a band together, just doing a little celebration uh, uh, for ACDC and to Bon Scott, and we practiced for about 2 months, and we did our first show on the night of the end of Bon Scott's anniversary of his death, and at JJ Kelly's, and we just the band just went boom after that. So it was just supposed to be for fun, and we just ended up doing it as it just got more serious and all, and I had to buy a hat and all that fun stuff.
So who's in the band now? I know Chris is not in the band currently because he's in about, I don't know, 6 other bands. But who's in the band currently?
So the next oldest member of in the band is Dylan Grant. We hired him in 2003 to be our rhythm guitar player. He was a friend of mine from before that just plays incredible and very meticulous. So Dylan Grant from Lansing, he lives in Highland now. Um, uh, and actually, Chris Karp's, one of his students, actually played with us back when he was 15 years old, and that was Craig Cutler, who's the current drummer. He's been with us for about 4 years, or so, actually more than 4 years, I think, but it don't matter. But anyways, he did a few shows with us when he was 15, but he is actually, because Karp, he likes telling the story. He couldn't do a show with us, and he got Craig to fill in for him. And the reason why Karp couldn't do the show was not because he was pre-booked, but he had tickets to go ride some roller coaster out in Cedar Point. So that was his excuse, and we were like, okay. But Cutler pulled it off for us. A little 15-year-old kid played 2 nights with us, and he rejoined us at full-time member 4 years ago. We got Scott Hicks on bass, another fantastic bass player from the region. And let's see. So Scott, Dylan, Craig, me. Oh, and of course we have, I was hoping Peyton would have came in today, but Peyton replaced Zeke a couple years ago. Peyton is our young protege, Peyton Walter, which is funny because it's like Walter Payton, you know. But that's true. But his name. But anyways, he did his first little thing with us when he was 16, and then he joined us. I think right after he turned 17, and then he's still rocking at 19 years old in the band, keeping us all young. So, but Peyton's a great kid. He's a lot of fun, and doing the ink is like awesome. And last but not least of all, we have on bagpipes, we have Craig Brooks from Hobart, and he called me up one night and said, "Hey, do you want a bagpiper?" I'm like, "Sure," and here he is. So Craig joined the band, and he's gone with us overseas and all kinds of stuff. So Craig's a great asset to the band too.
Yeah, speaking of going overseas, you didn't just get back, but you were overseas a couple months ago.
Yeah, back in November, we were
right?
over. What's that?
There you go. You were frozen for a second, but now you're back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, back in November, we played in Blackpool, England, for an ACDC fest called the Highway to Hell Fest. And that they've had for that was their 6th year, and they invited us to come play, and we came and played, and it was a great thing. And now the guy has invited us back for this November, and actually next February we're going to be there for our 25th anniversary and Bon Scott's 45th anniversary of his passing, and we're going to be in Glasgow, Scotland.
Wow, no kidding. That's cool.
Yeah, that's going to be wild.
That is wild. That's awesome. Well, very cool. I know we have a show coming up here on Saturday. We want to talk about that. So Saturday at 7:00, that's when doors. No, that's not when doors open. Saturday at 6:00 is when doors open. So get there early, get a good seat. We have some general admission tickets still available. We do have some tables available, not many, but we do have a few tables still available. So if you're interested in any of the tables or general admission, you can go on eventbrite.com and look it up. It'd be under Bonfire. You could also go to our Facebook page and our website at avenue912events.com, and then click for tickets. It will take you to the Eventbrite page. You can get tickets there. Again, stick with us a little bit longer because we're going to be giving away a couple pairs of general admission tickets if you want to come and rock out with us. But you guys bring a big show, to say the least. I know that you have are you going to bring Rosie?
Yeah, we'll bring. Yeah, we got Rosie. We'll have the cannons, and we got the bells. Yeah, so everything will be there, and of course some video footage. Got to have that in the background for fun too.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys put on a great show. You've been to our place. I think this is the 4th time, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I don't know, 3rd or 4th time for sure.
I think it's
4th. Yeah. Yep. You played one of our very first shows. I think you were back in May of 2022. No,
Yeah.
21. That's when we started. Yeah. So you played it in May of 21. So this is you know, you are one of our regulars, which is great. We love having you there, and it's always a good time. A bunch of people coming and just having a blast. A lot of headbanging going on that day.
Yeah, it should be fun. It's always fun. I mean, you know, and I'm from Highland, so it's funny to see a lot of old Highland friends and Griffith friends and all that. That you know, it's easy and close for them to come, so that makes it a lot of fun too. So
Yeah, sure, exactly. And you know, we have a we have a good spot for you to rock out. The sound guys do a fantastic job. Our guys from Sounds Cool. They are the ones running sound. They always do a great job at our place. So we always like to give them a shout out when we can.
oh
Not
yeah,
sure who's running sound this time, but it's going to be somebody from Sounds Cool, and they make you guys like you should. I mean, you guys really do a good job.
oh
So
yeah, they always do a great job. I mean, they've ran sound for us so much, especially when they do the you know the rock and rail and all that. So
oh yeah, yep, they're there. They do a great job. So we've had a lot of interaction today. I don't know if you've been able to see on the bottom screen. I know you're on your phone today because we had some technical difficulties before everybody got on, and that was my fault. But so Jim is on his iPhone right now doing the live stream in his bathroom, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we've had a bunch of people chime in, and we appreciate it. I am going to put up the banner here to give away the free tickets. So first 5 texters win a pair of GA tickets to this Friday. It says this Friday. It's not Friday. This Saturday's show. Text Angus to 219-680-0682. Please include your name and email address. If you don't, I will not be able to give you the tickets because I don't know where to send them. So please include your name, email address, and text the word Angus to my number. It's right on the screen. Now it's not Friday, it is Saturday. So please remember it's Saturday. All right. Anything else that I really appreciate you jumping on with us, Jim. Anything else you got going on? You want to plug? You want to promote? You got anything else?
no, we just got a bunch of shows already planned for the whole year, and we're like I said, we're going back to England at the end of the year. And actually, we left for England literally a couple days after our last show with you.
Yes, that's exactly right. I do remember. That's why I said a couple months. It's been well over a couple of months, but I remember you guys were on your way. So that is super cool. And unlike a lot of other venues, we want everybody to succeed. We want you to succeed at other venues. So if you please go to Bonfire's website or I'm sorry, their Facebook page. Take a look at their events. If you can't make our event, which we really want you to, take a look. Maybe you'll catch them down the line, maybe closer to your house. But we really appreciate all of our fans and what they do for us. And we've had some really, really rocking shows lately, and the performers like to perform in front of a crowd that is passionate and want to see that band. And they who doesn't? I mean, that's why you guys get into the business. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only reason why I do it. I love the music, and I love going to concerts and listening to music as well. So
yeah, as well as I do. I don't just go to my place and listen to shows. I go all around. I'm Rock and Rails in one of the spots that you've mentioned. I mean, I go to Buddy and Pals. I go all over the place because I do like watching music, and I can't get enough of them. I'm kind of a jerk. So with that said, I'm going to let you have the last word, and then I am going to wrap it up.
All right. Everybody better show up Saturday night. It's going to be a fun rocking night. One Up opening up for us. We got Mick Montrose and his band. They're going to do some great rock and roll and get the whole night started. So make sure you come out. It'll be we don't have another show booked at Avenue 912, so this is like our only area show for a little while. So get your butts in there and have some fun, and then you can even go to White Castle afterward.
You know what? That's funny you mentioned that, because a lot of people, White Castle should pay us a royalty, because there's
Should.
so many people there that go to White Castle. My goodness.
You should.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Jim. And I look forward to seeing you on Saturday night. And we are out. Take care, everyone.